We hope you tell the game to be enjoyed. Incident free. If you're having any issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word DAL along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond to address your concerns immediately. And Nation, if you're considering joining us for future Warriors games, the time to get your tickets is now. Just visit our website or stop by the ticket booth for more information. Folks, don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring the family, and get a free mascot bobblehead. Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for the house today. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of Warriors girls? And Ben, please be sure to attend.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. Let's see some of the numbers here for Kyrie Irving.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And now Dallas' starting group. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Then there's Derek Lively. Then there's Amir Coffey. And it's Prosper in at the 4-man spot. And for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Moses Moody. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's MP. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, we're coming right down to the last bit of the season, Graham. What's the messaging like from coaches right now?
Well, BA, for teams that are in the mix, coaches are asking you to keep doing what you've been doing. But a lot of that extra motivation comes from your teammates and in the locker room.
Doncic shot is good.
No matter what you throw at Doncic, he'll adapt. Nice shot there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, BA.
And Allie, thanks. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
All the talk around the NBA, Grant, that quadruple double from MP.
I still can't believe he did it, BA. MP doing it all for his team. And everyone in this crowd is here to see him tonight.
Here's Coffey. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Buries it from 3.
Never lacking confidence. Zero hesitation from Kyrie there.
Now here's MP. Pass to Curry. Takes a 3. And again for 3.
I mean, his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. Now here's Lively, covered by Jackson Davis. And Doncic with the jam.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
Golden State has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. The kick out, Curry. Back to MP. The 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. MP's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Irving. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Prosper misses. The Warriors lead by 6. Here's MP in the game against Denver. Very impressive. And Kuminga throws it down.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
And so it's Dallas with it. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
The assist.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is a special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out, and Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
Rim running, shot blocking, rebounding, lively, elite in all 3 categories.
And so MP will bring it up for the Warriors. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam can? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Mavericks trail by 6. Pass to Prosper. Doncic with it. Coming off a 28-point game against Utah.
In total command of the offense. The passing was insane, especially when you consider how many points he put up.
Now Jackson Davis. Here's MP. The kick out. Curry. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists tonight.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
From deep, here's Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
MP, the pass to Moody. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Mavericks trail by 9. Pass to Irving. Doncic against MP. Is lively. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. Trace Jackson Davis picks one up. First free throw is good. Wiggins, he's checked in for the Warriors. Good on the second one. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. The Warriors lead by 7. On the break. Curry, no good. Outside Irving. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Pass to Lively. Here's Coffey. Here's Doncic. He's covered by Curry. Outside Irving. The 3 ball. Kept alive. Lively with a screen on Wiggins. Irving for 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
The kick out. Curry. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Coffey on the wing. Doncic outside. Pass to Prosper. The 3. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 7. The drive by MP. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
A foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
Team score.
Here's Irving. 6 points for him. Pass to Prosper. Here's Coffee. Up top, Lively. And here's Doncic. Back to Lively. And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 6.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Now MP. He's got 10. And some changes here for the Warriors. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Moody. And Pajemski subbed in for Stephen Curry. And Dallas also making a switch. Gafford's checked in. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
And so it's Dallas with it. It's a 10-point game. Outside Irving. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Oh, I like the way he capped off that drive.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
You know, I like to see that kind of toughness from a young player. MP willing to put his body on the line.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Mavericks trail by 11. Now here's Doncic. He's got 9. Over MP. Another one falls for Dallas.
And he's 5 of 7, finding a nice rhythm offensively.
Doncic against MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
Oh, telling the defender to take a seat.
Broke those ankles and then detonated at the rim. That's exactly how you do it.
Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He dropped an amazing number of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple double, a virtuoso performance that will be remembered for a very long time. Brian?
Yeah, he was unstoppable. Connects again from distance.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense.
Getting creative in the air, he can finish above the rim in a lot of ways, and they're all fancy.
Doncic passes to Gafford. Pass to Prosper. Back to Gafford. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. Takes it inside. Good on the bucket. Doncic has got 18 points in the game.
8 for 10 out of the gate. He couldn't ask for a much better start.
MP drives in. Gafford with the block. Here's Coffee. He's scoreless. Pass to Irving. And here's Gafford. Here's Prosper. Here's Irving. The rebound by MP. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter of the game. And MP throws it down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And the Warriors making a change here. Santos has checked in. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. You look at the Warriors, they have looked in control all season long, aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And of course, there's Dallas. They're 4 spots behind them.
Well, I think for the Warriors, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Pass to Doncic. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. Doncic has got 20 points.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by 7. Thompson outside. That three's off the mark. And for Dallas, they're shooting at around 59%. Their offense is clicking right now. Back to Doncic. There's the three. The rebound by Klay Thompson.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to MP. 16 seconds left to play in the first. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Podziemski. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. We'll be right back after this word. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
They've got Moses Moody. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's MP in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Marshall, he's checked in for Washington. MP scanning the floor. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Kyrie Irving. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Jackson-Davis a screen, and he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Here's Grimes. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah. Pass to Gafford. Warriors with the rebound.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Moody misses. Grimes, the pass to Irving. Now here's Kleba.
Right there.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Joe with the ball. Moody defends. Here's Grimes. Here's the three. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
MP with it. 23 points in the game. And Isaiah Joe is going to pick up the foul here. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here's MP from outside. Shot is off. Shooting 9 for 11 so far. Stolen by MP. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Gafford with the block. And he's able to get it back. Back to MP. 5 on the clock. Pass to Wiggins. Screen by MP. And the Warriors miss again. Mavericks trail by 10. Irving with it. Now guarded by MP. That cuts the lead to single digits. Irving's got 8.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
Here's MP. Moody on the wing. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Irving up top. He's covered by Curry. Joe, the pass to Kleba. Pass to Irving. Tipped. MP left side. Moody with it. Back to MP. And here's Curry. Here's MP. Curry passes to MP. The kick out to Wiggins. Off target from three-point range. And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavericks. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing. When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
Mavericks trail by 12. On the wing, Irving. Just his 4th make in 10 tries.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Down low. Jackson Davis misses. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. From deep, MP. And Grimes pulls it down.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Pass to Gafford. Back to Joe. Here's Grimes. Moody defends. Here's Grimes. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Prosper's checked in for Dallas.
Number 18, Olivier Maxence.
Irving for 3. Dallas no good that time either.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Here's MP. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Oh, the young fella finds a way. MP using the pump fake to perfection.
And the second free throw is good.
Oh, just much more assertive offensively in the second quarter. He's putting pressure on this defense and earning trips to the line.
Doncic up strong. The lead now cut to single digits. Doncic has got 22 points.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
The kick out. Curry lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Dallas.
A bunch of threes for him in this first quarter. A bunch of threes for him in the first quarter, but he's made 0 here in the second period.
Pass to Lively. Here's Prosper. Let's go with a 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Kuminga. Oh, and it's a big-time dunk as he slams it right over Doncic.
Yeah, selfless stuff on that dish from MP.
Mavericks trail by 11. Outside Joe. Coffee on the wing. Here's Prosper, covered by MP. To the left wing. Here's Lively. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP outside. Coffee grabs the board.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Doncic. Defense is right there. Back to Coffee. Clock at 6. Drops in the 3. Coffee's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. MP outside. Outside Kuminga. There's a screen by Kuminga. MP left side. Moody from outside. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That'll be a second foul of the game. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Stephen Curry. Mavericks trail by 8. Outside Joe. Back to Doncic. Here's Coffee. Pass to Joe. And here's Doncic, covered by MP. Here's Prosper. Lets it fly. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Doncic has got 24 points.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
And here's MP from outside. He buries it from 3.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Irving's checked in for Joe. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. They grab their own miss. Coffee, the pass to Doncic. Goes back up. Here's Prosper. Pass to Lively from outside the arc. The rebound by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Jackson Davis. Here's MP. Drives to the hoop. And it's good for 2. MP's got 31 points.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Pass to Coffee. There's a screen. Takes the 3. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 11. Here we go, one-on-one. The 3 from Thompson. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavs. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Here's Irving. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, how about that crafty drive by Irving, anticipating the contact and able to get around and through it.
MP against Doncic. Here's Jackson Davis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Derek Lively. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Santos has checked in for Kuminga. Mavericks trail by 11. Doncic passes to Coffee. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've led by as many as 14.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
I think you're right. An up fake here or there, getting the ball inside. That's how you create high percentage offense.
Prosper gets the 3 to fall.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Jackson Davis a screen. Outside Pajemski. MP outside. And he's going for the oop here. Santos can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And it's Doncic missing.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Here's MP. Down low, MP drops it in.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
41 seconds left in the first half. And here's Doncic outside. Santos pulls it in.
Here in the second quarter, he's been cold from distance. I think he may need to adjust his approach.
MP, the pass to Thompson. And there's a pick. Doncic against MP. There's the steal. Here's Coffee. Pass to Doncic. Thompson with some nice D. And so it's the Golden State Warriors now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back to the game after this break.
Howdy, folks.
I think it's fair to say we know how this probably is going to shake out. But crazier things have happened.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Warriors. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, the 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Then there's Amir Coffey, then there's Derek Lively, and it's Prosper in at the power forward spot.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Outside Moody. MP against Doncic. Here's MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside.
He's had 5 opportunities at the line. He's gone 4 for 5. And both free throws good for MP.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
It's stolen by MP. In transition, here come the Warriors. Kuminga with a screen on Doncic. And he lobs it up. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And he lays it in off the breakaway. MP's got 37.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Pass to Prosper. Back to Coffey. To the inside. Got a piece of it. And here we go again. The Warriors on the break. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And Doncic has got the ball here for Dallas. Trailing by 17. Here's Coffey. Moody defends. Lively with a screen on Curry. Irving, the pass to Lively. And the Warriors pushing it up now. High arcing shot. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Curry. Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Curry. From downtown. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
I just love the ball.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
First in scoring, first in assists, and in addition to plenty of unprotected balls, they've also stolen the #1 spot in steals. You just can't give these fast-handed guys any opportunities to swipe at the ball.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Doncic against MP. Pass to Irving. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Assistant.
Doncic has got 32 points.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Klay Thompson.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Outside Moody, back to MP. Back to Moody, screen by MP. Knocks down the triple. Moody's got 10 points in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
To the middle. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
Here's MP. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to MP. On the wing, Curry. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 18 points for him.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Now here's Lively. And here's Doncic. Pass to Coffey. Jacks up a 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, they're looking to battle back. That's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Oh, got that one up quick.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Stolen by MP. He goes up, and MP throws it down.
Just doing his solo delivery. MP using his defense to generate his own.
Dallas is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Dallas calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Kuminga against Doncic. Here's Lively. Drains the triple. Lively's got 5 points now this quarter.
Doncic, so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping dimes.
It's stolen by Lively. Doncic with it. Now guarded by MP. Coffee, the pass to Doncic. Oh, there's the alley. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Luka Doncic is in elite company. Coach Jason Kidd said he's in the atmosphere of MJ, LeBron, Kobe, the best to ever do it. He's doing something that Dallas has never seen, breaking all the records that stand up in front of him. He is a winner, and he will win multiple championships when it's all said and done. High praise, Brian.
Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. Curry against Irving. Lively with a screen on Curry. Kicks it to Doncic. And the shot goes. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Now MP. He's got 42. And here's Kuminga for 3. Coffee grabs the board.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Doncic outside. Screen by Lively. From behind the arc. Doncic, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And here's MP from outside. Nails it from 3. MP's got 45 points.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Doncic outside. Irving a screen on MP. Doncic, no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Oh, had a nice open look right there. Moody's got 10 points in the quarter.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Irving looking around. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And the Warriors make some changes. Santos is checked in for Kuminga. Hardaway comes in for Moody. And it's Colin Sexton in for Stephen Curry. Grimes, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Joe comes in for Irving. 6 to shoot. Screen by Lively. Here's Grimes. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. MP with it. Now Doncic defending. Throw it down on the lob.
Nicely executed play there. The pass on target, and Wiggins with the explosive finish.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Looking to end the run. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
MP against Doncic. Kicks it out to Hardaway. They set the screen. MP against Doncic. MP, the pass to Wiggins. Off target from outside. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. A good look from Doncic. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Doncic has got 11 in the second half.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunity.
Here's MP. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
As his career unfolds, I mean, MP's ability to get to the line will be huge.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Gafford, he's checked in for Dallas. Dallas has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Doncic. Coffee on the wing. Pass to Grimes. Gafford the screen. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. Grimes has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Doncic against MP. Sexton with it. MP outside. There's the drive.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
From the arc. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got rebound number 8 now. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Grimes' shot is off.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
MP against Doncic. MP, the pass to Wiggins. Kicks it out to MP. The 3 is up. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Beyond the arc. Pass to Grimes. Here's Doncic. Fires from deep. Hardaway grabs the board.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
A deep 3 from MP. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Coffey's got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep, MP. On target from range. MP's got 53 points.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Coffey, the pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
MP against Doncic. MP outside. And he lays it up and in. MP's got 55.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. He's simply on a different level tonight, piling up astronomical point totals in this game. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason.
Oh, they get wide open looks. They feel like this.
Changes here for the Warriors. Jackson Davis comes in for Holmes, and MP subbed in for Thompson.
Warriors, 16.
We've got Trace Jackson Davis, Colin Sexton out there with MP. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Santos in at the power forward. That's the Warriors 5.
Number 34, Andrew Wiggins.
Pass to Sexton, and he lobs it up. Now MP. Kicks it out to Hardaway. MP outside. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something.
Great win tonight, MP.